afternoon, everyone. I have to say, it's been a while since I've been so nervous. I can't remember the last time I was so nervous. And I think that's a function of the fact that in all the movies that I've done, I feel there's something about this one. And it's not from the heart, it's not from the head, it's from the gut. It's coming from a completely different place. And I think it's been an extremely emotional journey for all of us, especially after we launched the trailer. I think the response and the reactions were absolutely overwhelming. I think Sanjay sir and all of us, we just literally did a group hug. We couldn't get over how overwhelming that feeling was, and from all of you as well. And we're very, very proud to present the 3D version of that today, which again I think is a huge milestone for us as a team, for Indian cinema, and cinema for the world. I feel like this movie deserves that, and we're so happy to present this to all of you today. So enjoy, and we'll talk after you all have viewed the 3D trailer.
एक सवाल मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ. यू नो आई लव डांसिंग, प्लस आप जिस टाइप के ये गाने करते हैं तो हम सभी लोग इसके ऊपर द फर्स्ट टाइम वी सी हम कोरियोग्राफी सोचने लग जाते हैं. यू मस्ट हैव ऑलरेडी सीन ऑन यूट्यूब देयर आर सो मेनी डांसर्स हु आर परफॉर्मिंग ऑन योर सॉन्ग घूमर. सो पहले गरबा, फिर लावणी, फिर घूमर. आई नो कि संजय लीला भंसाली जी अपनी हर फिल्म में कुछ ना कुछ फोक म्यूजिक इंक्लूड ज़रूर करते हैं. सो यू मस्ट बी ऑल प्रिपेयर्ड ना कि मुझे 66 चक्कर लगाने हैं. आप पहले से चक्कर खा के सोचती होंगी कि ये तो करना ही है. क्या सोचते हैं आप?
You know, when I did my first film with him, and maybe even the half of Bajirao Mastani, I always felt like as an actor, okay, I have to go prepared, I have to rehearse, I have to, I have to know exactly what I'm doing to be able to deliver in the way that he expects you to.
Yeah.
I think halfway through Bajirao Mastani and now with Padmavati, I realized that with him, you have to just trust and you have to just go with the flow. So if you talk about Ghumar, for example, I think what I focused on was learning the essence of Ghumar itself. I think for 2 days we tried to sort of set the choreography because he said, even I want to be, I want to change the way I work. I want to, I want you to rehearse and have the song ready, and so that when we come on set, we just shoot the song and there are no
मतलब
changes.
66 चक्कर रिहर्स भी किए और
नहीं किया मैंने एक्चुअली, सेट पे जाके ही किया मैंने, बिकॉज दैट वाज नॉट प्लान्ड एट दैट पॉइंट. एंड as expected, I think what happened is what I worked on for about 2 or 3 weeks was just to learn the essence of the folk dance of Ghumar. And then every day on set, I think we were just creating as we go, because I think Sanjay sir and I work best like that. We work best on instinct, not planning too much at that point. In fact, there have been times where we rehearse a lot for a scene and the next day we go to shoot it and everything changes because its creativity flows. It's not something that you can print and, it's not etched forever. You want to, you flow, and that's the way we work best together.
Lovely. I love this song. Thank you so much for this song.
सवाल है बाजी, उसके पहले रामलीला, अभी पद्मावती. पद्मावती की चुनौतियाँ कितनी डिफरेंट थी आपके लिए, अगर आप शेयर करना चाहें? रानी सा का किरदार निभाना
बहुत ही अलग था मेरे लिए. I feel even though with Mastani there was a sense of historic and a warrior princess, here her battles are very different. Her power and energy is very different. She doesn't go out to the battlefield. She doesn't have a talwar or a armor that she wears, jaise aapne Mastani mein dekha. Here, the spirit is similar. Her purity, her intensity, her values, what she stands for, all of those are very, very relatable, very, very identifiable, yet not in the literal sense. And for me as an actor, I found that even more difficult. As Mastani, if I have to show warrior princess, it's easier for me to have a talwar in my hand and go to a battlefield and do horse riding and, you know, actually show you what it is like to go and fight a war. How do you fight so much more than just a war? You're standing up for, you know, your tradition, your culture, your heritage, your passion, love. There's so much that's going on. How do you stand up for all of that just by emoting without any tools? So I think that is what I found extremely challenging for me with Padmavati.
पद्मावत आपने पढ़ा था इसके पहले? पद्मावत के बारे में किसी ने आपको जानकारी दी इस किरदार के लिए?
Sanjay sir and I have been discussing it for almost 2 years since we were shooting Baji Rao. And so, in fact, just yesterday somebody asked me, how long have you been preparing for this? It's not in the last 1 year that I have been shooting. I think I've been living with this now for almost 2 or 3 years, correct me if I'm wrong, Shobha, where Sanjay sir is the kind of person, he'll be, you know, he sits at his monitor, he's scribbling, he's writing something. What are you doing 2 years from now? Sir, I don't know, sir. So I'm thinking, and he kind of just plants that thought in your head. And that's when the movie begins for me as an actor, and I'm sure for him creatively as well, because it's not for me, it's not the physical. Of course, all of these things are, it's done. Getting into the look, you know, preparing for a song, for example, going for rehearsals. That's the physical preparation. But your mental and emotional preparation starts, it's almost like 2 to 3 years.